Now boarding for Rebuild of Joycast, your weekly destination for anime, manga, and more.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Joycast. That's what it's called, yes. Hi, it's a podcast, and it's us with your good friends here. Freddie Heinz on the radio mic here with beautiful Valentine, voice actor known as Lackadaisy, with Ivan LeRoy, a producer, and with Steena as co-writer and also editor with this podcast. How is everyone doing today? Welcome to my show.
Freddie's in charge of our show now.
Nicely done, Freddie.
Turns out Freddie's been driving this train the entire time. We just never thought to check till now.
No one ever
Train
checks.
conductor.
It's too hot
I
in
locked
here.
it in there. I saw a fog up in there. I was like, that guy's been farting. I'm not letting that stuff out.
It's not farting. Thanks,
When you
Earl.
park the train up, is that what it is?
They call me the
That's
parking
the steam
king
coming
for
out of
a
the
reason.
train.
The
It's Freddie
parking
hotboxing
king.
it.
That is a canon. I am the parking
I
king.
am the pull-out
That's a real
king.
thing.
I am the parking king. All right.
Oh, man.
All right,
How you
girls
doing?
and Steena, how's everyone doing?
I'm doing pretty chill.
Everyone feeling good?
It's freaking cold in England, I'll say that much. You know when you asked me last week how it is, like, weather-wise? No, it's awful right now.
So it was cold last week as we said in the podcast. This week, man, heat wave, 40 degrees. It's 40 times warmer than it was last week. That's how
Oh,
cold it was
boy.
last week.
That's nice.
So it's a whole 40 degrees out. That's wonderful. Yeah, no, it's
Wait.
going good. I've not had a lot of time to catch up on manga, which is okay because I'm not expected to recap with you guys. So I feel good
No,
today.
yeah, if anyone's asking for more manga discussion, I'm sorry, but today's gonna be an and more podcast. We've got the meeting of four simple
Yay.
minds here. We're just chilling. We're having a good one.
Fair enough.
But I think
So
you
what
guys
do
would
you,
like to hear that too, though.
Hell yeah. I mean, you want to talk about Nintendo Direct? Anything you're excited about?
Yeah, we had competing streams.
I guess we did. Although I left my friend on double inputs, I guess, by accident.
It
'cause I was in a
happens.
rush. I
Easy
was in a
mistake,
major
rookie
rush.
mistake.
Yeah.
I lost my shit over something and I can't remember what it was. But
Was
I
it
was
Professor
like popping
Layton?
off.
I do. I saw that
Was it
stream.
what?
That was a very
Was it
funny
Professor
stream.
Layton?
No.
No, it was Nikki
It
Love.
was Nikki Love. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nikki Love.
Love Nikki.
I have
Love
no idea what it
Nikki is
was,
like this,
but the moment it
Who
came
am I
on
thinking?
screen,
So Love Nikki is this like this dress up game
Oh, Love Nikki.
on mobile, but like it has a story and it's very like anime and pretty and so like they are making a like a Switch version of it that's been I think it's been out in Japan for a bit or like it's about to be released like any day now. But I am just so stoked. They're not branding it as Love Nikki in the States, but it's the Love Nikki Switch game. And I'm just like, I spent so much time and so much money on that game when I was in college. I cannot fucking wait. I cannot fucking wait. I was
What
like,
kind
this
of
is
game
not
is
something
it?
I expected.
So it's a dress-up game.
It's like a dress-up game.
Is it gotcha?
It's gotcha dress-up game.
I
But
like
you
that.
also battle other
Oh,
users.
Steena,
and
don't
there's
get into-
contests. No, I've
You're-
been into gotcha for a while. It's too late.
Steena, you're better than Gacha. You're
No,
better than
no, I'm
it.
not.
I'm not gonna lie, you guys. It sounds kind of
It's
cute.
really
It
cute.
kinda- it
Like,
kinda
genuinely,
sounds cute.
even if you don't spend a lot of money on it, it's very easy to enjoy. Like, it's my
Man.
favorite.
That whole place just reminds me of a Mamoru Hosoda freaking film, like Summer
Yeah.
Wars or Digimon, our war game.
Exactly.
Oh
That's
my
the
It
aesthetic.
looks like Cyber Sleuth, honestly.
It's really cute. I love
Don't
it.
compare it to
Like
Digimon.
Cyberchins.
Compare it to Digimon.
You're right. Love Nikki deserves better.
Yeah.
No.
Valentine.
You know I love.
Valentine.
Yeah.
Valentine.
I mean, I
I
just
can
got
get
popped
down
off.
to that.
Yeah, I just got popped off on the Game Boy Advance game
Yeah.
reveals, honestly.
I am excited for that too.
'Cause there's some good polls in there, but they need more. They need so much more. And it's
Mother
so weird
3.
they're doing it now when we're so close to the end of the Switch's life.
Yeah.
Guys, we need Wii U stuff in there. We really.
I can't
really
believe
What are
need
you
they
talking
have it.
about? Like half the Switch's library is just Wii U remasters.
For
We
example,
don't have
Breath of the
Xenoblade
Wild.
Chronicles.
Then fine.
X.
I'll be specific. We know what we want. We want frickin' Wind Waker on
I
there,
just
all
want
right?
Mother
We
3.
need it.
I just want
want
Mother
Xenoblade
3. That's all I
Chronicle
want.
I want all the THQ Sonic Advance games and Sonic Battle and stuff.
All right, children, line up. Let's all go to the school of Nintendo.
It's just one of those things. Nintendo have so many old franchises that people want to get their hands on right frickin' now, and they're like drip feeding us, and it's so frustrating.
It is. It's stupid.
don't
It's
understand.
really dumb.
I have money to spend, Nintendo. Give me something to spend it on.
Did they not already have this shit on the Virtual Console, either the Wii or the Wii U? Like most of the shit. Like they had a pretty expansive library, and the Switch just never caught up.
Yep.
Switch Online, or the way they like, it feels like behind the scenes they always like argued about how they were going about giving us these games.
Well, part of
and
it
now
is
the Switch
needing-
is done. So
Yeah.
the
Well,
shit
they
they're
can't
doing
do
now better carry over to the
ambassadors-
next
oh.
system. Better carry
They
over to the next
can't-
system.
They cannot do an ambassador system because the Switch was way too much of a hit, like they did with the 3DS, which dropped my status. Which, as you remember, you know, I bought a 3DS day one. I begged for one. So I got ambassador stuff, and that was really cool, but that was for like 40,000 fucking people. I don't know, probably more worldwide. So I agree with that, but I don't know. I really think it is just a case of like, I don't want to say anything about like not making shitty ports because Super Mario All-Stars collaboration 3D whatever exists, if you remember that.
Oh god, yeah. When they're trying to get like the Mario Sunshine going. I mean that was tough for me in general. And I actually, do you guys remember I made Ivan Man's?
Yes. Every time
a game of fun and
every
friendship.
time we bring
He
up
was not
Super
happy
Mario
that I was doing
Sunshine, we
not
bring
well.
up that stream where we saw Ivan Man actually get legitimately angry.
I wasn't here for this. What the fuck did you do?
I was just bad. Like
Freddie
literally,
was
I
really
was
bad
like,
at Mario Sunshine.
This is before my innocence was taken, and basically I was playing the game, just like, yay, this is fun, huh? Whoops, I fell. And like,
Ivan Man
he
is
literally
like, are
looks
you
at the whole
fucking
scenario.
out of your
Yeah,
mind?
oops, you fell for like the
Oh, yeah, no,
20th
I-
fucking time.
Oh, that's so sad.
Ivan legit was like, Freddie, stop it! Stop
I
it
feel
now!
like there was another game that you played where that was this. It was like the same case. It was something more.
That's
a
what that-
AAA game, but I can't remember which
It was
one.
so it was another game and it got Cody angry. I remember.
That's right.
Like you almost had the triple
which
crown.
is unbe-fucking believable.
You got Ivan Man angry,
know,
Cody angry. Who's the third innocent Joy Boy that you could never anger?
I'm starting to believe
No, Bun gets
that
angry.
maybe
Bun does
this
get
is something I should ride on. I should make a YouTube channel where it just makes gamers angry. For
I make
me
my
being
friends
so
I
hate
know
bad.
it's
me.
not me.
It might be
Yeah.
you, honestly.
Val doesn't get No, Val gets angry. I'll
Yes,
never
yes, he
forget.
does.
I'll never forget the first time I
I'll
saw
never
Val
feel-
angry. I thought he was gonna hit something.
I'll never not feel bad. I was fucking pissed.
He comes into my fucking room for some reason.
I just went straight for a room because like the whole room was packed. I was just like, no, I need to get away.
Goes into my
That's a
room,
fucking-
closed the door, looks menacingly at the ground. I'm like, what the fuck is going
For
on?
context, this was the Seattle trip in
I
2019.
didn't think anyone was in there. I was
that's
like, I
right.
don't know where Steena
He was
went.
so
Then
mad he didn't even see
left.
me. He looks up, he's like, oh shit.
Freddie lost his phone in an Uber is what happened, and he got very
No,
fucking
Val
angry.
I
Val,
lost
yeah,
my
that's right,
phone.
Val. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
my mistake.
Val did.
Yeah,
I've been, dude. I'd had a string of bad luck. I was getting fucking.
I would have
it
been
was
angry
building
too.
up.
Yeah, I'd be angry too.
It happens in threes. Welcome to America.
But like,
Well, at any rate,
going
yeah.
back to Nintendo Direct, like the fact that Metroid Prime
Right.
Remastered is real, that has been like the boy who cried wolf for years.
It looks great.
It looks really great. It looks very. I don't even like
I'm actually
Metroid,
very
and I'll
keen
play
on
it.
it.
Fuck.
And the fact that it was on
Yeah.
digital day of, like that goes to show that it's been ready for a long time, and all those rumors, even if people were talking out of their ass, at least it was true.
Which is also what
That
tells us
they've
the
had it for
Switch
a
is
while.
pretty much done.
Well, it tells us that, and the fact that because I thought they were gonna wait till the summer or later this year. The fact that they're doing this now means, my God, the Switch is just about done. Metroid Prime 4 is on its way, and if it's not a holiday release with the Switch this year, then that's gonna be a freaking that's gonna be releasing with whatever the new console is. I think this summer they reveal a new console. I really do.
I wonder what they're gonna do, like in general.
I hate spending money.
Me too, but like
Fuck.
if they just
You
give me
know
a more
what?
powerful Switch, I'm game on.
It's one of those things, you know, if the Switch is just like if they're like, no, Switch is basically just the DS now, this is the real shit we're working with. If they said that, that would like blow my mind.
Like I said, they've talked about how like they want to do something new. Like they don't want to make the same mistake as the Wii U, and you can't blame them.
No.
You can't fucking blame for that. So like that's the only argument against a Switch Pro. I would prefer just a Switch Pro, but they're gonna go radically different because they're not gonna repeat the Wii U.
I want something radically different because I don't like the fucking like the Switch does not. I don't know. I used to open up the Wii and I'd get the little mailbox and stuff. The Wii had like a little bit of personality to it.
You like the UI. You just missed the UI.
Yeah.
No, it's not just UI. It's things like music. Exactly, the Me Plaza.
No, again, if the Switch had at least like 1% effort put into its UI, you would like it just fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
no,
I agree. I don't mind.
Like,
I'm pretty pragmatic. I don't give a damn. But if
know,
you're like,
because
hey,
you're just
you want more personality on your menu? Yeah. I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Dude, I like looked at. I never owned a Dreamcast. I was looking at like the opening stream for a Dreamcast. And I had that shit on loop because I was like, what? Why does this fucking resonate with my soul?
You were watching the Dreamcast
I was watching. Yeah, look. We all have childhood things where like you turn on the PS2 and you got the.
Yeah, but I've never watched the startup screen for like the GameCube on a loop. Like,
no.
my
I don't know
goodness.
why. There was something.
it
was
is
like
fun,
ASMR
though.
for some reason. This is the only time I've done it. I've never like fucking. I've never done it like this before, but for some reason, maybe I was high at the time. But
I don't know
I was
why
just
that fucks
chilling.
me up
you
so
know what?
bad.
That
I
answers
was
a lot of
Yes.
questions.
Oh my god.
And I just
No, but like
I just heard it, and I was
there's a lot
like,
of things that does that.
What is that?
Like HBO, honestly, when I really loved HBO's original opening when they actually went through like a whole fucking journey.
Oh, like the
They
OG
start, like, on the
HBO
ground and in the
fucking.
cities.
I know what you're talking about.
What?
That's the
Yeah, right.
old
Like, you're,
old
like,
one,
flying
like
through
Crypt
the air in the
Keeper
city.
days.
Man, the music was amazing for that moment. Meanwhile, all we have now is just no.
It's not even that anymore. I don't mind that, but they're gonna get. I bet you they get rid of that soon when they go to just max. That's what's gonna get reductive as fuck.
They lose HP. It's
That's what
just
they're doing.
numbers.
That's their plan.
This dystopia.
Which
Are you
is so
serious?
fucking wrong. HBO has a better carryover name. Like, come on, just leave it alone. Just don't
It
break what
works,
ain't
but
broke.
a little sad.
Bro, speaking of fucking streaming services, Netflix.
Netflix.
So here's the update on this situation. So they said that basically they like it was like a half leak, half they put the info out there where they're like you have to have they're gonna find your main IP address and your main system of watching, and they go, if you don't log in there every 31 days, they're gonna block anywhere else that you logged into, because they're trying to get rid of password sharing as if that's the reason they're not making money, when it's dumb anti-consumer policies like this is the reason they're not making any fucking money.
And the fact
'Cause
they
people
keep
wanna
price
quit.
hiking for no catalog. Like,
People want convenience, and this is the exact opposite of that. That is annoying, especially for people who want to watch on their phones and travel and don't really ever are home. They work abroad. Like, this is fucked up. And guess what people are gonna do? Guess what's much easier now? Pirating is so much easier at this venture, and that's what they're doing. And guess what Netflix said? Oh, I'm sorry, my little brother was on the account. He typed that. It was a joke. At least that's what they said. But apparently in Canada, this is already going into motion.
oh god.
Which we do not condone. We do not condone pirating.
No, we
But,
can.
you know.
If it's a market issue, we can.
It's always morally correct.
Pirating is if it's a service issue. Pirating is absolutely correct.
And here's the thing, if Netflix thinks that this is actually gonna save them money or make them more profit,
It's
well
not.
then you don't need my $16 a month.
yeah, exactly.
You just don't.
You don't fucking need it. Like I said, they're pricing, but they're hiking up the prices,
forgetting
and then
it's
you're not
Yeah.
letting you share fucking accounts. Fuck off! I'm canceling mine too because they're doing this in
Yep.
Canada, so like they're gonna do it,
Yeah.
and they're scared. Bully these fuckers. Bully them. Because they're so fucking weak. I bet
Shame them. Shame them.
a more famous case recently: Dungeons and Dragons, Wizards of the Coast with Hasbro.
That is a
The
man.
fucking
Big
OG.
shaming
Freddie,
there.
you're the big D&D guy. Explain to us what the original OGL is to begin with.
Yeah.
So the Open Gaming License, that is for all different so if you wanted to make your own personalized like homebrew or actually like even your own books or own versions of games that are based off of D&D, sorry, I almost said D&D Beyond, 5th edition D&D in general, like it was okay, it was totally cool. But Wizards recently tried so very hard to take that away, and instead they actually would They were trying to force content creators with D&D in general to sign a contract So that way, like, if they did anything that was outside of their jurisdiction, just bam, they're cut off. They would no longer be able to make any kind of products. And stuff.
Well, it's not even
like
that. They wanted
Paizo,
to.
they really fought hard against it. And of course, Critical was smart not to say anything.
No, they did
were
the
quietly
smartest
supporting people in
fucking
the
thing
background.
because they knew
Smartest
they
thing.
knew that the audience, like the customers at D&D were going to quash this bullshit. So
It was
that
amazing.
way,
Everyone just kept dropping
because
out like
because
flies.
if Critical Role had fucking talked mad shit about D&D Beyond, they would have lost that sponsorship and they've been crippled. Critical Role had their cake and ate it too. They said their piece as broadly as possible, so they did not ruin their relationship with D&D Beyond when this OGL nonsense got quashed. They walked out unscathed from
D&D
this.
Beyond
It
in
was
general, like,
great.
there are a lot of hardworking people on that team. There's a lot of good people in that team. There was some people in the executive seats that
It was
legitimately just saw,
Hasbro.
like,
It was
hey, we're
all
gonna-
Hasbro's
we're
fucking fault.
money. Yeah.
And like I said, and basically, where was I getting at? So we bullied them. Like basically, everyone canceled their D&D Beyond accounts because you gotta hit them at their fucking wallet. But do you want to know what the true reason is why they reversed the decision on altering the OGL? Because of that fucking Dungeons and Dragons movie that's coming out. Because Hollywood has such a
100%. They
bigger
don't want people to
investment
not
in
watch it.
purse that the fact that people threatened to not see the movie, the fucking Hollywood bigwigs went, "You gotta get this, Hasbro. You need to fix this shit right now. You need to fix this shit right now, okay? Fucking, we spent fucking
100%,
millions on
they're
this
not gonna
fucking
take
movie.
that.
Your shit is fucking pencils and paper, okay? We have fucking Cruz here, and you're gonna fucking waste that? Just fucking let them have what they want. You know
shit,
that's
that's
what really
surreal.
happened. You know that's what really fucking
100%.
happened. That Hasbro got fucking bullied by Hollywood after everyone threatened to not see the movie because D&D, because Wizard of the Coast through Hasbro was fucking with the original game.
And I mean, the thing is, like, the bigger companies in general that were messing around with D&D, like I said before, Paizo, they were, first off, they were selling, like, just off the shelves. Pathfinder books, gone. Because everyone was, like, saying, oh, you're going to do this? We're going to go play a new system then. We're done.
Pathfinder
like, the
fucks,
audience really
man.
did just came
Yeah,
in
Paizo
and
fucking
smashed it.
killed it. Like I say, Critical Role went neutral,
yeah.
Paizo went to fucking war.
I started with Pathfinder,
Paizo's gonna
so I'm
sue?
just like, this is the shit.
Well,
Yeah, get it,
No,
kids.
and even despite that, they're like, we don't trust you fuckers. They're going to create their own new open gaming license. Then they're going to sell that license to a neutral party who has no stake in board games, so that license can never be changed. Like, basically, they're making a law and a license that all game makers who agree to it have to follow, and that license is going to be sold. The rights to that license will be sold to someone who will never fucking change
It's
it.
called future proofing.
Exactly.
It's wise as fuck.
It's fucking incredible what they did there. But again, it's a case example where you can bully these fucking companies when they are making deals that again this fucking Dungeons and Dragons deal they made. The part that you left out, Freddie, was not just crippling those third parties. The fact that they would have to report their income, and after a certain income bracket,
right.
then
Yeah.
give a portion of that income
Yeah.
to
Yep.
Hasbro and Wizards. People, fucking lawyers,
It felt like
and
additional
business people
taxing,
looked
which is
over that
crazy.
deal and they said they literally will lose more than they will gain from this deal. Like, it was the dumbest fucking deal they'd ever fucking seen. Again, just pure anti-consumer hatred. And guess what they do? They bite the fuck back. Is this what? That the consumer has the fucking money, you dumbass corpos. You don't fucking win. And this proves it right here. The bigger they fucking are, the more they stand to use. Collective action works, kids. It
Yep.
always fucking
Collective
does.
bargaining, collective action, that is how we make these changes. But folks are like,
You-
well, I'm one person. What difference do my consumption habits make, buddy? A big
Every
difference.
little bit
That's true.
fucking matters.
Act as if what you do in the world is something that you would expect everyone to do. That's the most moral way to behave.
Netflix is gonna get fucked right now. They
Debatable.
are
okay,
rising
I-
their
Or rather,
prices for
Valentine
nothing.
consider what's going to create the best world if everyone acted in the same way. That's what I mean.
I mean, that
slightly better.
That part's true, but the only thing is, like, it depends. I'm sorry, it does depend on the opposition. There are some things that we can shout at as much as we want, and it will probably not change unless it really is a
No, here's the thing.
effort.
No, Freddie, you're correct, but we're talking specifically right now about corpos.
Oh, yeah.
Dirty, nothing but dirty money. The minute you withhold that money from them, they fucking panic.
The people hold
they
the
shit
power.
their fucking diapers. They always do every time it's been proven. Netflix is getting scary right now, and now they're trying to wag the dog and trying to secretly do this in Canada right now. And right now, Canada en masse is fucking canceling their subscriptions. The minute this comes West Side, we're doing the same, and Netflix is going to fucking shit.
Well, I gotta
And they're
say,
going to back the fuck out. They always fucking do.
I gotta say, and I mean, I don't want to change the subject too much if we're not ready to arrive here yet, but I think that's the thing that's most frustrating to me about this whole Hogwarts Legacy situation, is people have just thrown their hands up and said, well, there's really nothing we can do about it, and I kind of feel like it's probably fine, and like, it's not just about the game for me, it's the fact that as a generation, we keep standing up and saying, yeah, we're gonna keep making this horrible fucking person richer, but like, guys, it's Harry Potter. I grew up with Harry Potter. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
So here's the thing. I do want to say something. I want to say something neutral.
Yes, let's hear, yes.
I want to start the value follow me.
Okay.
Under no circumstance should anyone be bullied for fucking playing this game.
No, they shouldn't. And here's my thing. I don't give a fuck if you play it. I don't. But don't call yourself an ally if you do.
I know, but
Because
yeah,
here's
but
the
let me
thing,
add to that.
everyone wants to talk over the trans people and the non-binary people that are giving their very valid and frankly most important opinions in this situation. Because, you know, I don't give a shit what you do with your personal money, but stop trying to back up your decision and talking over trans people in the process where you're like, well, it really shouldn't bother you that much, or, well, actually it's okay because I'm playing the game on stream, but I'm donating the money from that stream. No, dumbass. If we don't buy these products, we tell them it is not commercially viable to be a fucking transphobe. And if you don't care about that, I'm gonna be honest, that's okay with me. If that's not a concern to you, then that's fine, but don't act like you are an ally if you're going to make that decision and qualify it when there are more important voices in the room.
Yeah.
That's my problem.
Yeah, but the thing is that here's the truth of the matter about where the true profit of this money goes. What fucking the asshole is fucking banking on, and also Warner Brothers. This video game studio has no fucking horse in the game. They're just a hired head. All right, and I'm certain that everyone who actually worked on this game does not share fucking JK's
No.
fucking
But where does the
rules.
money go?
No, that's what I'm getting at. Guess where the money, they don't give a fuck about us. The money they're getting from is, in truth, most people are not on the fucking internet. Most people actually don't have a Twitter account.
No.
Most people don't even fucking know who J.K. Rowling is.
I don't know if
And
that's true.
they no.
If they're playing Hogwarts Legacy, I think they know.
No, this is just a testament to the true ignorance of it all.
Most
people do not know who J.K. Rowling is. They don't know what her stance on anything is. They don't fucking care. They never asked for their favorite franchise to be attached to a terrible fucking person.
That's
if
true.
If they even know that she is, if they even know who she is.
I'm gonna continue to push back on this idea that no one knows who J.K. Rowling is. Because,
You'd be shocked.
This is one of the most influential franchises.
Let's ask my dad.
in
He was
world
walking
history.
around here.
Darling. Listen, to say that there are, like, anyone who is involved in the Harry Potter fandom, which is a lot of the world, that book has been translated into more languages than I know exist, okay?
Yes.
Like, to say that people
Well,
are just blissfully
people know
ignorant
what
of
Harry
this
Potter
is.
I'm not saying people don't know what Harry Potter is. That they're buying this game because they know what Harry Potter is.
They know who wrote it because they read the fucking book. Like, let's not give
But
people that much benefit of the doubt.
No. Is J.K. Rowling anything more than a name, than a credit on the book
That
to
is
them?
more fair.
That's what I'm talking
But to
about.
say they don't know who she
That's
is.
what I'm talking about. Is they don't know her as a person. They know the name J.K. Rowling, and that's where their nod
Obviously,
stops.
those are not the motherfuckers I'm bringing it to.
Yeah.
And I will reiterate this because people will come for me and be like, oh, well, you know, not everyone cares about trans issues. That's cool. My beef is with the motherfuckers that say they do and then still play the game. That's my problem. And again, play the game, enjoy the thing, whatever. But again, like, stop pretending that, oh, well, I care about trans people, but I just care about playing Harry Potter game more.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
That's the bullshit.
That's fucking lazy justice right there.
Exactly.
So that is. But
When
no,
it's
but
time to show up, you fucking show up.
my issue is I just don't fucking like AAA games. I like when this game was
Well,
revealed.
this one looks like it
When
sucks.
When this
Let's
game
be
was
real.
when this game was revealed like 3 years ago, I said this looks fucking awful and it's never gonna get any fucking better. And it seems to still ring very true. I don't give a fuck.
It looks shitty. That's the other thing. As far as AAA games go, my other contention is why does this matter so much to people when we're hearing all the time about how garbage it is? They're like, it's glitchy as hell. It looks like shit. There's 2 enemies right now. Like, not an
Two?
exaggeration. There's 2 enemies.
I know they were limited on enemies, but it was just 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, fuck
I'm
this
hearing
bullshit.
it's like
Yeah, I just don't like AAA games because they never cease to surprise me in that they are always fucking garbage.
Well, and again, let's pretend
They're
I have no
overpriced
horse in the
licensed
game.
garbage.
Would I pay $70 for this experience? If we keep paying for experiences that are so lackluster, the answer is we get to do this forever.
And then for me, it's just the cherry on top is just that the person getting royalties from it is a active fucking asshole. They can have the views that they want, but the fact that they actively go on interviews and online and constantly go, oh yeah, I'm gonna take that money and I'm actively gonna donate to fucking anti-trans policies.
I'm gonna go out of my
Grow
way to
the
make life
fuck
harder
up.
for marginalized people.
Grow the fuck up. You're rich. Go disappear. Go fucking drink fucking children's blood on your own fucking time. We don't need to fucking know. Fuck off.
Right? Be a bad person, but be a bad person invisibly.
What possesses you to be an asshole openly? That's my beef with fucking JK.
But to get to the quality of the game, because I do think that that's going to be something that resonates a bit more on a universal level, I want to know how do we feel about how the game overall looks right now and the fact that they are bleeding us dry for the opportunity to experience it.
But again, that's just all AAA games.
Yeah, but this one just feels especially
Haven't had a chance to
lazy.
try it yet.
I was gonna say, you have a copy, I think, that's waiting for you. You'll have to let us know how that goes, because I just feel like...
Yep.
I'm so curious, because all I've heard is
I'm playing
not
it too.
awesome.
Playing it too?
Yeah, I'm playing
Have
it.
you
I'm
played it?
playing
Have
with
you
them.
touched it at all?
I'm gonna play it with them.
Oh, you two are both playing it.
Yeah, we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna shoot the shit about
like
it.
we want to know. Have you played? We want to know what it's like.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's not. No. It's the usual like bullshit with like fucking modern games where you have to like wait. It'll say it's coming out February 10th, 2023.
But that's
But
right
really, It's
now.
coming out February 10th, 2023 at 6 p.m. in the afternoon. It should
It
be.
should be.
Oh, I
It should
see.
be
Check
playable.
the,
It
It
is
should be playable at
playable.
midnight.
It's
What
downloading
the fuck?
actually
It
right
is
now.
Yeah.
For me,
It is
is.
playable right now. Actually, yeah. It is
Yeah, it
playable
should
like
be.
10
right
minutes ago
now.
for Val.
me, it's
Yeah,
still
so Val,
down.
you play it live on this podcast. Tell you how it is.
Yeah, Val, turn on your...
Yeah, pick the house you want.
Oh my god. Do you get to pick your
Nah.
house? I'm curious, actually.
I think
I mean, what would be the fucking point? What would be the fucking point? That's the only reason people are
Exactly.
buying this.
I mean, honestly, I want it to be more like, yo, I say all the things that I am, but then it's like, no, fuck you. You don't get that.
It wants like your
I
social
don't
security
know.
number.
Look,
If you
look,
don't,
what I really
you'll be
want,
Slytherin.
what I really want is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon intro kind of
That's
shit
what
with
we
the little
want.
fucking quiz and everything. That's what I
Yeah.
want.
I mean, wasn't that
Actually,
Pottermore or
I really love
whatever?
that.
Yes, when you started
don't know, I
Pottermore, they
didn't-
gave you a quiz. I
I
played
never
Pottermore in
did
high school.
Yeah.
Wait, did I? Did I try Pottermore?
Yeah,
Pottermore?
I certainly did.
I could have swore that was like a college thing or something, because wasn't that around the time when...
It was
Wait,
late
how
high
long was
school, early
Pottermore
college
around?
for
Because
me.
I'm not really a Harry Potter fan.
I think it's
It
still
was around for a
isn't
long
it?
time.
I don't know.
It just transformed. It's no longer like, I don't think it's officially Pottermore anymore. I think they literally anymore. But I think it literally changed into like a different thing. It's like the world.
It
of Harry
used to be
Potter.
kind of like a
Wizarding
journey
World
through
or
each
some
of the
shit.
books, and I thought it was going to be a lot cooler than it was.
Yeah, it
But
was
the
kinda
quiz was
lackluster, you know,
cool.
like it
the
didn't
the
have enough.
quizzes that they had for like wands and shit were cool, but I got sorted into Ravenclaw
They
the
kept
first
adding to it,
time,
too.
dog. And then Gryffindor in college.
I'm a Slytherin.
I literally have no
Ivan
idea what
insists
house
to this
I
day
would
that I'm
belong
Slytherin.
in.
I get Ravenclaw.
I have no idea what house
Oh,
I
That
would
also
okay.
doesn't
What
resonate
house
for
would
me.
I belong
We had to
in?
talk
From
about
your-
this.
From your information about the series, what house would I belong in?
You'd be
From your
Gryffindor.
Hufflepuff.
observation
Oh,
of
really?
me.
No, Val's a Gryffindor.
Slytherin.
See,
You're
I
with
feel
me,
like
bud.
you're a Gryffindor. That's my take, but
Well, okay. Actually, I do see that. I see either Slytherin or Gryffindor. Because, man, maybe you're gonna go in both
I used
houses.
to just
You
make
keep
me and my
switching,
friend
you know,
used to just
semester
make
to semester.
jokes that like Hufflepuff would probably
Blue
like,
Lions
you
for
know,
me.
Blue lights.
that was
What do
the
they call that?
appeal.
They call that like
that
a
was
raven.
that is
raven door
literally
or
the
something.
appeal of Fire Emblem.
Three Houses.
Three Houses.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
But I want there to be like a personality kind of quiz to it. That's why I like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon so much. In
Exactly.
fact, Ivan, I was literally thinking, Ivan, at some point we need to play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon together.
We should. I mean, do you own
I
a?
would
Do
be
you
so
own the
down for
DX?
I own. I do not have DX. I don't have a capture card. I will probably just emulate Pokemon
Yeah, I would say
Mystery
just
Dungeon Blue
emulate,
because
dog.
that's the one I have.
That's true.
That's the easiest way to do it.
Guys, you better be careful. Nintendo's listening
Or I
right
could-
now.
Oh,
Or I
they can continue to listen.
Yeah.
Look,
They
I-
you know what? They need to do a
here's
little
the
more
thing.
listening.
I
A
don't
little
like
less judging.
This is my
I don't
favorite.
really like emulating unless it's something that I absolutely cannot get my fucking hands on.
No,
in a reasonable
exactly.
way.
It's a service issue.
Allah, Steena's copy of Rule of Rose that I think
Yeah.
about fortnightly at the very least.
I genuinely have thought about selling it lately, but I just know I'm like, I want to hold on to this as long as I possibly can.
Yes, that's the same
It's
with
like
me.
a stock.
That is the same as me with a less notable game, Solar to Robo, that £100 DS game that I bought
Oh,
recently.
yeah.
I mean,
which is
copies of
actually-
Pokemon go for like $500 now.
I
You
know.
have to
I
pirate.
don't-
I
Yeah, no.
collect. Like, I used to be one of those filthy shelf. Actually, I still am. I have a couple games that I'm not selling because I keep watching that number go up. But no, like, vintage video game collecting, leave it to the people that are willing to spend that money. Emulation should always be morally correct, and I will die on that hill. Like,
It's just because
Oh,
again, like
absolutely.
access. The market is not equitable. Like it's just not everyone has the same access.
yeah.
Like
Well, the wealth
get it.
disparity and the increasing price of, like, new releases.
Val had to wait 2 months for Puss in Boots, man. That's just unacceptable.
I did.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
exactly.
That's
I mean,
bullshit.
I basically watched 40% of the fucking film by the time that it came out.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
it was online everywhere. Because it was.
It's
so
all right if you want to
available
watch it now. It's
everywhere.
on the Discord server. One of her fans just posted a compressed version of Puss in
Are you
Boots.
serious?
I'm not fucking surprised. What did I see?
I actually do need to
So
see it.
Freddie,
fucking
go watch
base.
it.
I
I say,
love
Very
check
good film.
is it in general or movie?
I think they put that one
by
in
the way,
general.
by the
They
way,
usually do
go-
the
go
movie
and-
chat.
I actually do want to get back to the Harry Potter discussion for a little
Oh,
bit.
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
absolutely.
Go
I
for
want
it.
you to say your
Obviously.
piece.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because obviously, I don't like fucking like sit myself out there like I'm an ally or anything.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
more
yeah.
about like you know that I'm not that up my own ass or anything like that.
That's okay.
Yeah, but I think it's one of those things where really Twitter kind of did stoke a lot of the fucking flames of things where it is the regular people, I'm talking about the regular people, everyone kind of turned around, saw that people that they don't like because they're of whatever fucking groups or anything like that, I'm not really down with it, looked at them and said, fuck you, don't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do, to quote Pearl Jam, fuck you, I won't do what you tell
That's
me.
not Pearl
Yeah,
Jam,
it's not Pearl
motherfucker.
Jam.
That's Rage
Look,
Against
it's
the
me
motherfucking
saying-
machine.
I fucking is!
Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
a piece of
Fuck,
shit.
you got
I'm a
found
fake.
out.
Fuck! I'm gonna fucking commit seppuku on stream right now.
How dare you? How dare
No,
you? I
I
You
remember
know.
never
your pump
would,
card.
you narcissist.
No. No, anyway.
I would for
Point
the
was,
attention.
look, it's basically the same thing as one side, like with Fox fucking News back in, like calling GTA evil. It's
Oh,
the
yeah,
exact
no,
same
no,
fucking
no,
thing.
no, no,
It has the
absolutely,
exact
absolutely.
same
That's
fucking
fair,
affair.
There's absolutely contingency that's just buying this game just to spite. Because guess what? That discourse, that me and Steena,
Yeah.
the points that we brought up, that's what I talk about. What I'm saying, do not bully people who do stream and play this game. Because, my God, there's a whole contingency there that they're speaking the right message, but they're being bullies in return about it. Like basically
I
the
desire moral consistency.
yeah, the
That's
big
it.
Yeah.
the big case example is
I am morally consistent, am I
girlfriend,
not?
girlfriend.
Exactly.
The creator,
Exactly.
the creators of Girlfriend Reviews is the most big
Yes,
example of
chaos.
this, where they got a reviewer copy and they said that we are aware of the controversy, we were handed this for free, and we are going to separate that so that we can fucking dunk on this game, and then be done with it. And that did not matter because people just like to watch things burn.
Yep.
They don't actually give a fuck about the trans issue. They just want to be fucking mean and
Yep.
call these people fucking transphobes. And
But you gotta remember,
that's
some
the exact
people
opposite of who they
also-
are. They explicitly
But some
said they wanted to fuck
people
with the game and they got it for free. They didn't pay for
literally
it.
don't have a problem with any of that.
And that's the thing. It gets very dogmatic, right? Like it's this thing where it's like
There
you're
is
not
such thing as-
performing it's I don't know. It's just silly. It's just silly.
Yeah,
I
but-
feel like I can let people enjoy the thing. I just don't want people to I just want people to be honest, right? Like
Yeah.
if you buy the game and you're like, you're like, I care about trans rights usually. It's like just say Just say out loud, like, that doesn't matter to me in this case. I feel like the harm is minimal, and I have decided for myself that I'm morally okay with playing this. Don't be like, let me do mental gymnastics to justify why I can do both these things. Just admit, I'm acting morally inconsistently, and I'm fine with that in this case. I can respect that. I respect that honesty. What I don't respect is people trying to, like, I don't know, people trying to justify their actions as if they're actually okay and silencing the voices of people that give a fuck.
Yeah, and then
consistency.
And I'm just mad about the other side, the people who have the same viewpoint that we do, but they're just being assholes about it. Like
stupid dog making us look bad.
They care less about the actual issue. They just want an excuse to fucking burn someone at the stake.
Yep.
And that's bullshit.
It's performative. It's performative allyship.
And that's the reason why a lot of people, as you say, Val, are buying this game out of spite.
Yep. Buying several copies out of spite.
That eggs them the fuck on.
I just have one stance on this, honestly. I'm not going to... Okay, so... Look, I'm just going to be honest about this. I'm not going to let what J.K. Rowling has been doing, what she's been saying, tarnish the lore and world of Harry Potter.
And that's your right.
No, that's what I said earlier about Freddie, but some people just did
it.
not ask for their favorite franchise to be attached to a fucking asshole.
And don't get me wrong,
one asked
that
for that.
kind of hurt me
And
because
exactly,
Harry
and that's the
Potter was
problem.
so important to me growing up. Like, I feel that pain too.
Yeah.
And so I totally understand that position.
Yeah, that's why I still am always going to be, a Harry Potter fan.
Yeah. No, me too. I get it.
I just have to like look down.
It's
sometimes.
just in this case where, for me especially, I feel like since I'm a member of this community, both of these communities, this is the stance I feel is the only reasonable one for me to take on this game. But of course I still love Harry Potter. Of course I do. Of course I will argue for hours about what my Hogwarts house is. And of course I still love you guys. You guys are my babes.
That's all I
I want to say, you have my respect,
Val, run. We got the validation. We
Yeah,
gotta go.
but I talk about corpos and shit, and for
Kitty,
me,
please go ahead.
it's just the fact that I run a fucking company, and at my company, I have several cast members who are trans. I have fans who are trans and look up to us.
Right.
I gotta put my fucking foot down.
You gotta set a good example.
I just gotta put your guys' money where my mouth is. Y'all are paying me to be a fucking to be a good ally when I'm casting in the stories that I tell. And if I go out here and start fucking supporting this fucking bullshit, I mean, I feel like a fucking asshole if I did that.
Moral consistency. Like,
exactly.
It's the same thing.
So
it's
that's
the
just how
best
it
way
is
to
for me.
describe this issue,
All right, people are looking up to me, and that's a privilege, and I very much enjoy that privilege.
And it's the other thing.
And that comes at the cost of not playing a shitty garbage AAA game. That's easy for me, baby.
Yeah. And again, there's no
nothing
moral
performative here.
inconsistency in your guys' stance either.
I wasn't playing
you
it
know?
regardless.
Like, it's a
2
neutral
weeks later,
ground
we
for
play
you
the
guys,
game.
so you're fine.
No, tonight. So at the time of this recording, it's Friday.
Tonight.
We're playing. So when you guys are hearing this, we've already done the stream, so it's probably available in our stream
We're
archive.
playing my favorite Harry Potter game.
We're playing the Game Boy Color RPG.
It's
play the
Chamber of
PlayStation
Secrets.
1 game at least.
No.
Play the fucking PlayStation
The
1
Game Boy Color one is excellent.
I could just go watch Oni Plays.
And here's the fun thing.
PS1 ones. We're playing the Game Boy
The
Color.
Game Boy Color one is based on the books, so Peeves is in it, and they actually do the Valentine's Day feast.
Yeah!
It's amazing.
Is it like an RPG?
Yes, it's a turn-based RPG. I would argue it's one of the best of all time. I
One of the
fucking
be-
love
what-
this
I'm
RPG.
curious about that. Stop,
There's
Steena,
a
one
cult
of the
following.
best of all time.
There is a cult
Yes.
following for this fucking
the
game.
fuck?
I'm not shitting you. This game is incredible.
And so we are gonna pirate the fuck out
I
of
only
that
played
and
the
stream
PC
it, and we're
version.
doing a fundraiser with the Trevor Project. It's gonna be
yeah,
fucking great.
I'm so excited.
And basically,
hell yeah.
and
There you go.
again, we're keeping it small and silly. So literally, our goal for that stream is literally just the price of Hogwarts Legacy.
Yep.
$69.
Yep.
And so,
That's it.
and whatever our audience doesn't donate, we're gonna cover the difference. That's
Yep.
it. Just one copy of the game again, because just one copy makes all the fucking difference. Everyone, whether you're supporting it or not, one
Yep.
copy is all you need to do.
Exactly.
So that's how we're doing
What
it.
is this? Donation of $70 from a Freddie Heinz.
That's too much. That's too much.
Oh
But yeah, so that's our plans. It's gonna be fucking fun as fuck. Cause like we streamed Yokai Val. Okay, Val, we
no! Oh
streamed.
my god, we streamed Yokai Watch.
We streamed Yokai
Was I
Watch.
asleep?
We're
I
gonna
would have
do it
noticed
again.
that. I would have been
I
like,
think-
I would have been
I
like,
think- Okay, no,
fucking
no,
like.
we
We
will
did
tell
it
you-
after the direct.
We did it right after the direct.
You should have just called me. You should have just told me.
Well, I was like, oh, Val's doing his own Nintendo Direct stream. I didn't want to bug him, but don't worry, Val.
It sucks anyway. You should have just noticed. It sucks.
Now,
We're gonna be doing it again.
We are gonna do this again. I will give you the link to the stream, Val, so you can see what happened.
Yeah, man.
Holy fuck. I'm not even interested in Yokai Watch. I'm just interested in our narcissistic little take on Yokai Watch. Because all we did was voice the characters, and it got heated.
So much fun.
Oh,
It
that's
was
funny,
fucking
man.
hilarious, guys.
I would have loved to do
It's
it
in
too.
our it's in
but
our
it was
funny
unfortunately on
streams
a work day.
playlist on Patreon. $1 a month, you get access to fucking hours of fucking stream archive.
I love
And
this
this
improv
one-
streams we
This
do.
one Yokai Watch. It was called Nintendo Direct plus Yokai Watch. It's in the Funny Streams playlist. Oh my god. You see me on camera. I'm literally sitting there leaning in my chair, like having a fucking heart attack as Steena and Peo are fucking screaming at each other like this is a fucking like dramatic stage play. Like
Oh
playing
my
the mom and
God.
dad.
No, this is
and
stuff
I'm just
I
like sitting
love.
there like I
This
just
is
wanted
the
to play
stuff I
Yokai
fucking
Watch.
love.
Which is also a good time. Like gameplay wise, there was
I'm like simultaneously not impressed as I am impressed with like I'm impressed how good this looks for a game that came from 2013. So Val, we're playing Yokai Watch 2, Psychic Specters or whatever.
Oh, I never
Yeah.
played that one. I only played one.
I played the first
So
one.
yeah, so
I really-
it was a last minute change. It was the best decision I ever made because I actually was prepared for the stream like a month ago. I had the emulator for Blasters because it was one of the more recent ones. And then someone said, no, you need to play 2. I'm like, not 1? They go, no, you gotta play 2. This was literally hours before the stream. I went, okay. And it was a bitch to find that emulator, but I did. And my God. We're having a blast. We will be doing that again, and then that's probably going to turn into a full-on video too at some point.
Yeah, I love
When
it.
are you gonna be doing
Yeah,
this?
no, again, like we will invite you guys.
Yeah,
Basically,
we need more voices. I can't voice everyone.
We haven't decided yet, but we think we're gonna start trading
Oh,
off
okay.
every other week with the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Nuzlocke, the Soul Link, because we're enjoying that too, and we want these streams to last a bit longer.
Yeah.
We don't want to rush to the finish line like we've been doing in the past. We want to really bask in it. So we're thinking we're gonna go every other week with Yokai Watch. So we'll let you two know because we would love to have you on. It's
Absolutely.
fucking because everyone's just playing a
Does it happen
character,
on
and
Thursday or
because of
Friday,
this,
though?
now I want to play the Ace Attorney games this way.
Me too. I would
yes.
freak out.
Oh,
Because-
I
yes.
bought like 7 of those from Naomi recently when she was cleaning out her game collection, and I've been dying to like play
Yeah.
them with people.
Okay, now that being said, I want to bring this back to the Nintendo Direct. Did you guys see that level 5 game? Not the new Detective Layton, but the other detective with the RPG.
I love that.
Oh, Raincode, by the same guy who makes Danganronpa and Tribe
That's what I
9. Go
want.
buy it on DVD. If
No,
you don't
I
hate
think
me
that's
for
a different
buying Harry
one.
Potter.
There's a different Danganronpa one.
No, yeah. The guy that did Danganronpa did the detective RPG.
Yeah, but there's a lot of detective RPGs right now.
Oh.
I'm talking the one with the cool ass characters that looks like Ace Attorney a bit more. But it's level 5. It's a level 5 game.
Hang on. I'm gonna look this up because I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I do
Oh,
know
the
this.
police one.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
police one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that one looks fucking sick. Actually, I really like the look of that. Which I'm surprised. Wait, why do you like the look of it?
Yeah, why do you like the look of it, Ivan?
Because level 5 has really cool designs.
But it's the
Yeah, I'm just gonna
police.
say that was literally my reaction when you two came out and be like, Lycurus Recoil is sick. I'm like, they're high
You're like,
school
that's
cops.
about
They're like,
cops.
Okay,
I
know.
do,
So
I
people are
do.
gonna call
You know
my-
what?
People are gonna call
Fair.
my
Fair.
people are gonna call my shit out right now, like as you've just done. You know what? Steena, what was the language? You know what? In this context, I could support the police.
Yeah,
I'm okay
yeah.
with this decision.
In
if
this
I could
context?
if I could play a really cool level 5 RPG.
Yeah.
Cody, you're gonna want to cut that. You're
I
gonna
would say moral consistency. It's
Yeah,
all
no,
at the window.
the
Now
only-
I can't even
the-
defend
no,
my position.
The only reason I'm saying this is there's no way I'm actually gonna play it because by the time this game comes out, I'll already be fucking balls deep into Tears of the Kingdom. My budget for games will be fucking blown out for the year, so I won't actually end up playing it.
I probably
Nah, you're
will.
But
probably-
I just want to
playing
say that it
Metroid
looks
Prime.
cool.
I'll buy it, and then if we want to
has-
stream it one day on like release weekend, we'll do it.
Has anyone played HiFi Rush?
No.
But we keep hearing about how fucking cool. I like how it outsold fucking what was the Square Enix one?
Oh, fucking
Forspoken.
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 Forspoken. That's
Oh my
me
gosh,
right
I'm
now.
literally getting outsold by a game that looks like an old PS2 game. I cannot believe this.
I'm literally
No,
shitting
it's
and
like
pissing right
it is
now.
okay. Here's the thing. Quick review. It's a
No,
fun
HiFi
game.
Rush
It's cool.
looks awesome.
It's very cool. It's very cool, but it's not a perfect game because I've seen some people really, in my opinion, overhype it a little bit because I find it annoying that the whole game is to a beat, so you only move if you get like the beat down in every aspect properly. It's like the platforms move to a beat, so if you
It's like a
miss
beat
that
rush.
platform, it's like, well, I gotta wait for it to come back around on the beat or something.
Is this like
it's
Crypt of the Necrodancer or Necromancer?
yeah, to an
or
extent,
whatever?
but I would
of
say
that?
it's definitely more complicated because like
never go.
everything in the world around you is moving to a beat. As long as you are listening to the music, you can kind of predict what is going to happen.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I love
yeah.
that shit. That's me to
It's
a
good.
T,
It
man.
is free on
rhythm.
Game Pass. It is free on Game Pass if you got a good enough computer to run it. In fact, dude, that's the
game
thing
is
because,
gathered
like
as
you
you
said,
talk about
it
the games.
looks like a PS2 game. Like it can probably work on your computers if you guys don't have like the strongest.
Oh, it
PC.
would
I have a
work.
gaming laptop
No, but
now.
HiFi Rush is like we've talked
yeah.
about this before. We're like, I don't give a fuck with your game. I don't give a fuck about the fine hairs on your character's cheek. Is your game
No.
fucking fun?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
HiFi
No,
Rush
yeah.
seems to be fun.
That is why I bought last year a game that wasn't very much talked about. I bought Evil West. It's just like cowboys fighting vampires.
Yeah, I've already
and
talked that
stuff.
one up. Yeah.
It is such a gamey fucking game. Like, I don't have like loads of cutscenes or anything. Like the characters aren't overly complicated. They've just got like, the garnishings and everything to have like a bit of emotional depth, I suppose. But it was just a fun game. It has a co-op mode. I really want to play with someone like so badly, but I haven't found anyone to play it with me.
Have
yet.
you played this, Freddie?
Well, anyway.
That's a no.
Oh, I gotta say, I thought that was Steena going, I'll play with my fucking gaming
Oh, I said
laptop.
I asked if Freddie
Oh, she's
would play
backpedaling.
it, but
Oh no.
No, I
Steena,
play
with your high-powered gaming laptop, play and stream fucking Evil West with me.
you got it. You got it,
Fuck
bud.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Fucking. We need to fucking
that's
record
gonna be
something
fun.
at some point too. By the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You asked me to do it at like the start of the week, and I never got a call for you, and I've just been busy.
I forgot.
Nah, just grab me whenever and shit,
Yes, I'll need to.
Yeah.
You're in like scene one.
You asked me to like the other week, but I was like actually just fucking sick, like wrapped around the toilet for a bit.
Oh no, you're good. This week
glad
I've
you
been
were.
dealing with having to lay off like a quarter of my staff.
Oh,
So
fuck.
I've been a little hands full.
At your day job, not
my
JoyRide.
day job. Yeah,
Not
I'm laying
JoyRide.
off 10 people at Joy.
Oh, right.
That'd be fucked up.
That'd be fucked up considering, like
Yep.
we only pay the editors right now.
Editors
Plus
and
you.
original voice
I'm
actors.
laying
What's
off
this
Ivan
notice?
this week. So.
Yeah, getting good news, guys. I'm getting fired. The podcast is gonna be much more enjoyable.
Aw.
It's okay. I just got fired too, Ivan.
Wait, you actually get fired?
No, I
No,
gotta
no,
say,
no.
Why
that's
would you
just-
say that?
He's just assumed that if you're going, he's going, and he's right.
Yeah, we're a package deal, Freddie.
Me and Val will handle this from here on out. Cody is on thin ice.
You mean you
but-
both will make
Cody's
it better
next.
and
Cody,
rule in like
we're
a
taking
mound
the.
of
I'm
corpse
following the night
delicious?
specifically for Cody. How do we
Oh.
still not gotten this fucker on the podcast yet?
Yeah, what the fuck?
We really do.
Oh, you know what? I actually do think there's like a we're not really ones to bring up like wait, are we ones to bring up drama?
Yes.
I think
Oh,
we should.
100%,
I
let's
think
go.
we should really talk about like the dangers of like hero worship in the VO community.
Oh,
We sure should.
You specifically want to talk about that Genshin Impact. You just want to talk about Genshin Impact.
Yeah, no, I don't. I have never played Genshin Impact. It's one of those
This is
filthy
another one of
gacha
those.
games.
This is another one of those fucking incidents where I see 70 posts about the incident, this thing that's come out regarding so and so, and I'm like, say what the thing is, motherfucker. I'm not gonna look that
No,
shit
they
up.
were very
There's one
blatant
person linked
about
it.
this one.
Only
one
Like, they-
person.
No. What I
linked it.
mean is, it's like. I mean when everyone starts talking about it
'Cause
and,
you're-
the mill starts going, I'm
Yeah.
seeing a million very vague posts about, my heart goes out to whoever was impacted by the incident. And I'm like, say what the incident
they
is.
want-
Oh, well, that's
protect
because
themselves.
Also,
the
trigger
person.
warnings and shit.
I looked into it the other day, and I just want to.
No, but wait, what Steena's referring to is the PGMVO list
Oh no,
controversy.
but
Because people were being
not just that.
because
Not just
people
that.
were being vague
Every
about,
time
yeah.
this happens,
yeah, there is
people
that.
just
There's-
vaguely
But it
make
was
a
the-
comment on the situation
it-
without saying what it is.
Yeah, it was the straw that broke the camel's back for you. Because yes,
I'm tired of it.
Because they were being that way about it. And that situation was just the guy who was attached to that list was being a jackass. And instead of stepping down, he's like, no, I'm taking this list down with me. Even though the list does a lot of good.
Well, and again,
for
what
people.
is being a jackass entail? That's the part that pisses me off, is no one ever says what the controversy is. They're just like,
Right.
oh, my heart goes out, or oh, this incident just shows why we need this. And I'm what incident?
He
What happened?
He had an understandable disagreement with someone, but then he wouldn't stop and kept being a dick and harassing someone because he wanted his viewpoint to be fucking
See, you
validated.
could
I don't
easily
actually
fit
I
in light of
understand
the
what
harassment. This is what we need.
It's a
But
classic-
instead they say the incident.
It's a classic case of log out of Twitter, your career will thank you.
Yeah, it's annoying. I get
I'm
irritated.
aware. Sorry, I'm aware of what the PGM list is.
But
I
with the
just do
Genshin
not-
Impact
I
thing-
had no. I just want to say I know what the PGM list thing is, but I wanted to say I don't know what the reasoning was for why this has all happened suddenly.
Because it just
You
happened
just
because
mentioned
he got
You just
locked
mentioned
out.
it was an argument. You mentioned
No, but it was an argument that just would not end because the guy stopped arguing and started insulting people. And that got his
okay.
ass in fucking trouble. Because, yeah, you don't fucking do that. But what's going on now is Genshin Impact, a completely unrelated situation, but now where people are being a little bit more forward about what happened, a nonce has been found in Genshin Impact. A nonce has been found in the VO community. Big fucking shocker. What else is fucking new?
I read his like I'm not gonna call it what is it like?
Shit that people
Like
have known
school-
about for a while, but now they've run out of issues.
No.
ways to
He
cover their ass.
he issued a quote unquote apology.
Yes.
Like it is. It's damage
Right,
control
yeah.
at the end
Yes.
of the day. I will say that.
When you cannot hide it no longer is what
Yeah.
it is.
I know he admitted to
Not sorry because he
like,
did it, sorry because he got caught.
Like-
yeah, essentially.
Like he was going,
That's the
yeah,
case for many
but like
people.
also he was going to therapy as
Yeah.
well.
But okay, so he admitted to like obviously taking advantage of young fans, and I wanted to bring up a conversation that I think like the VO community brings up a lot of the time, but they don't talk about the other side of it. So completely separate actors from their characters. For the love of God, it's good to love a character, it's good to appreciate an actor's work. There are a lot of cases where people talk about actors being harassed because of the actions of their characters. They
Oh,
are
yeah.
playing a
Hundo
part.
P.
But the
Hundo
other
P.
side that we do not talk about is that the actors are not good, wholesome, like cinnamon buns all the time like their characters are. I'm not going to
I
like
have
call
this
people out
argument
or
with
anything
Charlie
like that.
all the time.
But like for real, it's actors are their own people, and sometimes they can and will take advantage of you. It's just a fact. That
Yeah.
like some people,
But also
believe
don't do that.
It's awful.
Yeah, just
I mean, first and foremost, VO,
it's one of those
don't take
things-
advantage of your audience, but audience,
yeah.
you need to stop letting these people take fucking advantage of you. Like, it is a two-way street.
Can't feed
No,
into
it's
it.
like it sounds like victim blaming. It
Bo-
really does. But
Like,
it's
both,
like,
both
you know, it's-
both fuckers need to fucking be careful.
It's
If
a
you
it's
want
a
to-
safety precaution. Frame it that way. We're not saying that you deserve to be taken advantage
No.
of and you let it happen, but what we are saying is, in interest of maintaining your mental, emotional, physical health, treat these people like people. This is a big sister talk. This is big sister telling you how to not make the same mistakes.
Yeah.
Recognize that these people are only human the same way you are, and they are not better than you. You do not need to submit to any kind of authority you imagine they have. They're human beings,
Literally.
and they suck as bad as all of us do. You know?
Like, so here's what I recommend. If ever you do have an opportunity to talk to a celebrity of some kind or someone that you respect, it's why it's cool when you meet them in like public at a convention or something, or if you talk to them in a community like orientated Discord server. Like, do not. I'm gonna say this: do not join Discord servers that are based around a singular person, an individual. Ivan's JoyRide
joined a
server, that is
Discord cult once the
specifically
same way.
dedicated to like, you know, the abridges and everything, the content, the group and stuff like that. This guy made a Discord server based around his fans. That's always kind of weird. Do not get involved in those things. If you want to talk to these people, if you are going to talk to them, because I can't fucking tell you what to do, none of us can, it is best for you and in influencing the decisions you make and the things that you say and respond to, if you talk to them in public spaces and in public servers where everyone can see if they want to interact with you, talk to them in public, because that is for the best for both of you, to be honest, in a lot of cases.
No,
That's
agreed.
my opinion on it.
No, spot on. again,
Yeah.
these people are not your friends, by the way, audience. Like, no one, even us, we are not your friends. We are fucking people. We do a service. A transaction that is paid in either just your viewership, your support in other ways, but that's it. But there's
But it also
oh,
sucks.
you're so awesome. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, no,
You gotta keep it
sucks
business-like, y'all.
Kind of, but it also sucks because, like, people get frustrated because, like, they don't know exactly, like, you know, how to interact with people and stuff. And it does suck, because, like, I guess getting a bit personal, I sometimes struggle with, like, I want to, like, talk to this voice actor or something, but I don't want to come off as a creep or anything. That is something that, like, I think about constantly when going around. I'm sure a lot of people do. And, like, someone asked me
it's tough.
to collaborate with them recently on, like, a game or whatever, just playing a game or something, and I'm talking to them, like, casually, but, like, a bit of distance business-wise. I'm like, yo, can I know how old you are and stuff like that, just so I can, like, appropriately fucking, like, it sounds weird. I even said, sounds weird, but can I ask how old you are, who you are, and stuff like that? Just, like, a bit of general information.
If you know nothing about them, that's baseline.
So that I can just, because you're talking online and stuff. These conversations aren't, like, natural, like, when you, like, see someone, like, face-to-face and stuff. You can't, like, make presumptions about them, really. And even then, you shouldn't make presumptions about them when you're speaking to them face to face. But the point is, I was like, who are you, and, like, how old are you, and stuff like that. I want to make sure that, like, you know, I'm talking to you in, like, an appropriate manner and things like that. Like, I'm not swearing around them. If it's like a 13-year-old has found my email, says, will you play Valorant with me, please, Mr. Valentine? And I'm like, you know, effing and jeffing all over the place and
You
everything.
backhand him, get fucked, little kid. Yeah, get away from me, you nonce. That's like, it's pretty fucked up. There isn't a word for kids that hit on older people.
No, like, but, like, for real, for your safety, talk to people in public spaces. If you want to talk to them, just be chill.
I just
say
like,
hi
hey,
or
I
something.
appreciate what you do. I love what you do, and leave it at that.
Don't slide into
Yeah.
my DMs.
Leave it at that.
Don't get personal. That's not your place to do so. I'm sorry.
It might be embarrassing. Try messaging them on Twitter, like, you know, just atting them and stuff. Be like, you're really cool. Just wanted to, like, say how much I appreciate you and stuff like that. That's all fine. And if you want to work with them, just, like, put it out there that, like, you know, you might be working on something eventually that, you know, whether or not they'd be interested in the future. You can ask that
like,
kind of stuff.
a rule in a lot of
but-
Discord servers for this reason is ask me in public beforehand if you can take it private. You know? Like, and frankly, I think that honestly the best policy is to just not with your favorite content creators. I have had an experience with this in our own server. Just always ask permission, dog. Like, always ask permission.
Yeah, because again, it's another transaction. Because, like I said, that specific situation Steena had, the fan was essentially
called me.
The fan, like, they openly admitted in our general chat, were just like, yeah, I just wanted to call them. I was just bored. And it's like, we are not your toy. Like, this is a transaction, but we are not your plaything 24/7.
Yeah.
You cannot call on someone.
We are
come
at
here.
full discretion to fucking block you and not receive your support anymore.
Yeah.
So don't make it fucking weird. Or annoying.
Sorry, Andy, we're not your
Yeah,
toys.
exactly. Because that's what we did. We blocked them. We were like, no, we're not your 24/7 plaything.
And then we blocked them again. When they made a new account.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say is, but that being said, because I get why, because people want to be friends with an artist or a creative, because that's so fucking cool. Kids, if you want to have friends with a creative and artist, you need to find that artist friend in your demo. You need to be a creative of some sort or a patron of some sort. But
Start making things.
But someone who's a contemporary. Like we're never gonna be friends with the guys who started before us.
Yep.
No one's gonna be we're not gonna be friends with anyone who started after us. So, yeah, after us. You gotta be friends with your contemporaries.
I might be able to. What is it? What's his name? Who was the guy, Ivan, that, like, took the reverse flash thing I did and, like, made it got his, like, first 1
Oh,
million
you're talking about
views or something?
Kaiser, Scott.
Kaiser,
It's
yeah.
like this. It's like this. Basically,
That
like,
thief.
if you want to befriend creators, become a creator and bring something to the fucking table. You know, like.
Just flashpoint it at that.
No, I mean,
No, I'm not saying that's not impossible. I'm just saying
No,
for
you're right,
kids
though,
who
Steena.
start from nowhere, Don't fucking jump into fucking Team 4 Stars DMs like, oh man, I want to be friends with you guys. No, do not do that. Find someone, find a creative in your age bracket and just starting out just like you, and develop and grow and form that bond together. Trust me, it's going to be a million times more worth it than some other established creator, because you guys are going to go through the fucking shit together.
Yes.
That's the magic of the friendship. That's the reason why the Joy Boys are such good friends. We all started around the same time.
Also, that's why I ask you kids for your demos when you're like, I want a voice in a parody. Show me that you know what you're doing.
We didn't trade up to each other. We all met around the same time in the same space.
Yep.
And developed. We were all friends before we were famous. That's the point, y'all. Become famous. Don't go find a famous friend. Make a famous friend. Make each other. If that's what you want, it's fine. If cloud chasing is all you want to fucking do in your life, I've heard worse people do worse things. What we want to do at JoyRide, we just like telling stories, and we have people who, I like telling stories. Well, I like acting in stories, and that's just how JoyRide was formed. We need an artist. Well, I'm good at artists. We need music. I'm good at music. That's how JoyRide was formed. And for you guys, if y'all just want to make each other famous, then fucking do that. If y'all want to make stories together, find someone in your age bracket and someone who's new like you who wants to make stories. Lift each other up. It's going to be a much more worthwhile friendship than bugging someone who and pining for someone who's never gonna. That's in an equitable way. Because again, that's the other issue, is that power dynamics in a relationship.
Yes.
Fans and famous people will never have an equal friendship. There's always going to be an inequitable amount of power in the content creator side of things.
I want to hear...
And there's no going around that. There's no going around that.
It sounds like Freddie had something to say. I want to hear... What were you going to say, Freddie?
Oh, no, it was just like it was a quick little comment, because like that those are quite literally the words that I remember this actually. We said in the middle of Joy Quest Campaign 1. In the very middle of that campaign, we were kind of like, we were kind of in like lower numbers bracket, and that's when I was like really heavily had a hand within the company, which is so weird to say to me, but because at the time it was just for fun. But like we literally just like we were saying that to each other, Ivan.
Oh yeah, so we were just building. We were friends before we were famous. We were lifting. We were team bag together, hitting that fucking whale until the fucking oil's drained out.
Yeah, but like the specific thing that like we were saying though, it's like holy shit, we got nothing else. We're just gonna like literally lift each other up, and like we've got our own.
Yeah, that's because all we have is each other. That's it.
That was it.
That's why it worked. That's why we are here today, is because we didn't fuck around with no one else but each other.
And it lasted for, these relationships last. The best ones that you can make, if you can, even though as much as we are fans or excitable over people, but in general though, like the most lasting relationships are the ones that you create. Wow, we got really serious.
Oh, we went through the whole. I told you guys, I said we just talk about what the fuck we want to talk about, and the fact that we were like, let's talk about all these corpos and shit. I knew this shit was gonna get heated.
Yeah.
These controversies.
No, I thought.
Do you guys want to talk about Legend of Vox Machina?
I want to watch it after this fucking podcast. I know I want to do that.
Dang it!
Vox Machina is an anime, you cowards.
No, it fucking isn't.
Yes, it is.
It's a Western anime.
I have spoken to people in the business. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Anime means animation.
Shut the fuck up! I've talked to people in the business too. They say SpongeBob is anime. Shut the fuck up.
Listen to me right now. Listen to me right now. From a linguistic standpoint, anime is just a word that is animation. That's what it means.
Exactly.
Everything animated is an anime. Kiss my ass. SpongeBob is a 4-panel gag manga anime. Same camp. It's Bochi the Rock with a sponge.
You know what? I'm gonna be old. I'm gonna call it a cartoon.
That's fine.
There are all cartoons in my days.
Sir. That is fair.
Them Japanese cartoons.
That's
We all went through a phase though where you'd be watching your anime and stuff. It's like, oh, you're watching cartoons? Like, they're not fucking cartoons. It's anime.
Yeah, I know. And then my dad's
all
like,
went
that's
through
a
that
gateway to
phase.
hentai. You can't do that. It's a real thing that was said, yes. My dad's like, all anime is a gateway to hentai. Do you know what hentai is, Steena? And I was like, no.
I'm sorry, that really got my fucking... That really got my goat.
Dude.
Steena, do you know about hentai? Now,
And if
don't
I
tell your
didn't,
friends about this,
you know.
but I've got some pretty interesting books back here.
Oh my
So
god.
it's like an episode of The Office, like, do you know what hentai is? Cuts to Steena, no father, I don't. Cuts back to Steena, I know what hentai is.
I was gonna say,
I've
like, growing up
always
in the
fucking
Christian
known.
church, of course I knew what hentai was. I was like, this way I can get my rocks off and not be sinning, because they're not real people.
It's not real if it's drawn. Oh, no.
Oh god. Yeah. Yep. Fun.
That's on a really nut.
No,
That's
go watch the show,
Yeah.
though. Legends of Vox Machina. I will say this, season 2 is definitely better than season 1.
You think so?
I'll say
I
it
think
right now.
story-wise, because season 1 was a lot more focused, and it kind of like gave some time to a really cool arc. Where season 2, they're kind of going boom, 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 start moving through this shit. Power of friendship,
when you see
monster
the
of the week,
episodes
kind
today-
of. That being said, I like the basically the last episode I saw was it ended on the cliffhanger with Grog with his big fight. That was fucking
Yes.
sick. I love that episode.
When you see the next 3 episodes today, they fixed it. I know what you're talking about, and I had that same feeling. I was like, damn.
So Freddie,
what's-
you know
why
this
is
better.
rushed?
Is
Why are you doing
season
this?
3 gonna
They
be
fixed
the Vecna fight?
I don't think so. I think they're gonna focus on. I don't know if they're. So I have 2 guesses. Either they're gonna hurry it up and finish all the dragons in the next season, or if they're able to stretch it out, which Amazon is loving.
Well, they
love
greenlit
this to
fucking
death.
Mighty
They
Nine.
might make it a season per dragon. They might.
Wow, that far, eh?
What is Mighty
Well, I mean,
Number
think about it
9?
though. Like that's what they're doing with
fucking game,
with
isn't it?
you know,
Mighty,
with
well,
Umbrasyl.
the
And the next
Mighty
one's
Nine
Brimstone
is
coming
a
in.
critical role. Is campaign 2 a critical
No,
role?
that's what I keep thinking whenever I fucking hear that, the Mighty Nine thing. I'm like
Well,
thinking
but
Mighty
that's
Number
also
9.
going to be a show. That's also going to be another cartoon show they're working on too, the Mighty Nine.
No, Mighty Number 9.
That's what Val's talking about, but yes.
It's a thing made by the fucking... I was wondering what the fuck
Yeah.
I've been hearing the Mighty Nine from, and I was like, why is that familiar? That already
But
sounds
that's what
like
I was
a thing.
saying. For
I'm
that's
like,
why
oh, yeah.
I was wondering how quickly they're gonna move through this now. If they're gonna, because Mighty Nine, I think development they just announced that they agreed to the deal. Like they're just starting now.
But that's the thing though, they don't want this to end. So I legitimately think they're going to stretch it out as much as possible because they want to see what the numbers are doing, and the numbers are crazy because the Critter fans are crazy, like me. We want this to happen so
And
bad.
again, good on them. It's good. It's fucking entertaining.
But I'm telling you, I really think they're trying to stretch it and have a dragon per season.
At
So-
this
so that-
rate, I'm
because-
assuming that's the case. It felt to me like they were rushing, but now that Amazon seems to be very happy with this relationship, that seems to be the
Yep,
case
exactly.
now.
They're just fascinated by where it all came from and how much fire the show in general just caught. So they're like, wow, we can actually make money off of this. And the fact that they were able to come in and be like, hi, we funded our first 2 seasons. Let's make this a thing."
Before they even
just-
struck a
oh.
pen deal with any company, they're like, hey, we have $2 million here. It already pays for itself.
It's absolutely bonkers. I really think the Vecna fight is probably going to be so after the dragon's going to be Brimscythe and then Thordak.
I feel like they're just in a rush to get Joe Manganiello involved, I'll be honest.
They really want him so bad. I'm just telling you because they need 6 seasons. They need it because they're already pushing so many things out.
You
the
know,
door.
I could agree because I like now that they have such the deal that they have with Amazon, now I can see how 6 seasons would be viable. I thought this was going to be a 3-season deal. But now that
I
things
thought
are
so
doing
too,
so well, now I can take a breath and go, okay, they're going to take all the time they want.
What is this whole
I mean,
thing?
hell, they might even
What
push
is
it.
this whole thing apparently about Zack Snyder fans wanting Netflix DC Universe or something?
I mean, Zack Snyder fans are fucking crazy. What do you mean, Netflix? DC's on fucking... DC's literally the only thing that HBO Max has. There's not gonna be a fucking Netflix DC. What the fuck?
Yeah,
These
so
fuckers are
something
insane.
like that.
They never go the fuck away. It's over. It's fucking over. And they won't shut the fuck up.
I'm only just watching this DC Universe stuff now.
how dare you fucking evoke
My
their
friend made me
name?
watch half
You're the one keeping
of
them alive.
Man of Steel. And what the fuck is with the slight H.R. Geiger inspiration with the fucking Kryptonian stuff in that film?
It's a mess. It's a fucking mess. It's just a fucking mess.
I do not fucking like that. It's weird and interesting looking. I'm gonna remember it forever, but I'm also
Like
like,
you're
what the fuck
traumatized.
was this?
There's only one good DC movie. It's Attack on Titan. Sorry, not Attack. Teen Titans go to the movies.
There we go.
Especially the ending.
Oh, come on.
Teen Titans Go the movies is unironically a fucking masterpiece.
Lego Batman.
Oh yeah, you're true. There's two good DC movies.
Yeah, Lego Batman is
And
definitely
you and I were
really
literally,
good. I would say
you
it's
and
better
I
than
were
Teen Titans.
literally saying how much we enjoyed the Batman when it came out.
Yeah, the
last
Batman's
year.
good too.
Like that was, yeah, it was pretty good. Like I still think about the fact that it's like, what the fuck is this? It's for carpentry. Of course, you don't understand anything about blue collar work or anything.
You fucking.
No, that was a good film. Like I was
Yeah, no,
explaining
it's good. I want to rewatch it again because it's
Yeah.
fucking great.
I'd be down to rewatch it.
Dude, the villain Farrelly was like he was great. I loved
Did you
how
say
like
Pharrell?
casual, he was literally saying the lines.
Did you say Pharrell?
Farrelly. He said Farrelly.
It's
is
Colin
that not the
Farrell.
villain name?
But
What's
the
his
fact you
name?
said Pharrell because that's a music artist, right?
Yes.
Because
Is
I'm
he-
hot.
yeah, I was
Wait,
gonna say,
no,
he's the
no.
Minions
Minions
guy.
guy.
He's the Minions
Yeah.
guy. I mean, no, like Freddie, that'd be so cool if Pharrell was the Penguin.
No, I'm trying to like what was like I was trying to think of the character's name.
But
Whatever,
Colin Farrell
that
played the
mobster
Penguin.
guy.
Yes, Colin Farrell fucking slayed
No, not the
last
Penguin.
year.
I'm talking about the other guy. The mobster guy?
Falcone.
So,
Falcone.
Oh, Falcone.
Oh, that's what it is, Falcone. No, yeah, so Falcon Punch.
Yes.
When he was talking about how he slow choked her mom, the Catwoman's mom. I was like, that was crazy. That was so intense.
That entire movie's
he was
intense.
So casual about it. It's true. I will admit there was one really funny scene in that movie where when Batman was flying off the building. And he was the camera did a whole spring break thing when it was shaking around his face, like, yeah! He's like coming down.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I just looked up like I did laugh a little bit. My friend's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like,
And then there's Suicide Squad. I believe you enjoyed that.
I did.
the newest one.
Yeah.
The other one when it came out on my
Oh.
birthday, I cried.
Oh yeah, that one. Apparently that one did suck. Like absolutely.
It wasn't a
balls. But yeah,
movie, it's just a bunch of clips edited together.
Apparently.
I didn't watch it. I barely fucking paid attention to the DC stuff until fucking Reverse Flash comes in, which I don't really want to watch a film about Ezra with Ezra Miller.
Okay, no, that's not Reverse Flash. That's the regular Flash. But that being said,
No, that's what I mean. But he's going to be attached to it no matter what.
but the Reverse Flash, yes. But no, here's the thing. What would happen, Val, if they did if they said it was me, Barry, at any point in that film?
No, I was about to say I would send them a fucking bill. No, of course not. I have no fucking ownership of that.
No, I think you should. If other people have taken ownership of that away from you, I feel like you should. I feel like you deserve it.
Well, actually, I heard about that whole thing where it's like they're like having auditioning stuff, and I've been talking to a lot of my friends, and I'm like telling them, dudes, I need emotional and physical support to like get fucking shredded and try and audition to be Reverse Flash or some shit.
No, legit, that'd be hilarious. Okay.
I'd fucking try. I'll have a video of, like my fucking like naked upper body, just being like, so James Gunn, what do you think? Could I be?
Okay, outro us. We gotta run Reverse Flash. Outro us in the Reverse Flash voice. Do your audition right now.
Oh, what? Oh, fuck. Okay, then.
Audio-wise, you can't bank on your good looks. You have to do it
Fuck.
audio. You're a voice actor. You don't need the looks.
You've been listening to Joycast with Ivan LeRoy, Steena Carey, Valentine Stokes, and Freddie Heinz. I'm coming for you, Barry.
Goodbye, everyone.
Get this train out of here.
Bye.
You got it, Parker King away!
Mind the gap as you exit our podcast safely. Rebuild of Joycast is hosted by Ivan LeRoy and Valentine Stokes. LeRoy's written and directed works can be found on the JoyRide Entertainment YouTube channel and the soon-to-be-released original web manga, Paramedic. Val's dulcet tones can be heard in many of your favorite anime and web series, such as Ruby, Death Battle, Tribe 9, Lackadaisy Cats, and more. This episode was edited by Steena Carey, with YouTube version edited by Cody Rock. Music provided by Lofi Geek. Intro and outro narration by Steena Carey. Outro music composed by Michael Pejovich. Logo and visuals designed by Ivan LeRoy. Rebuild of Joycast is produced by JoyRide Entertainment and Rock Voice Productions LLC, and made possible thanks to Patreon donations from generous listeners like you. This month's highest tiered Patreon producers are Mr. Host, Gooner Bear, MerryBowTie, Hope D. Cruz, and Greg Hughes. If you would like your name shouted out at the end of each podcast, an invite to our private Discord to interact with fans, cast and crew, or early access to all of our content, be sure to check out JoyRide Entertainment's Patreon. Links provided in the description. Thank you for keeping JoyRide's engine burning.